Got to get to that code case soon. Take my vitamins as usual. I got some chapstick on my lips. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, Sophie, look.
Hold up. Let me find mine. Yeah. I ain't got the time. Let's go, y'all.
To the goodness of the new grilled cheese bit.
Let's go, y'all. Let me get me some lip gloss. Let's get some lip gloss. Vitamins in the morning. Got to take some vitamins. Anyway, risings, everybody. I hope everybody had a great night. I slept well. My dog slept with me last night. Like, what the hell? That dog funny as hell, too. That dog looked at me like, just come on, let me sleep with you. Okay? Anyway, let's go ahead and get the spiritual read out the way. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. I heard people get upset when you speak that mind, boy. People don't like when you speak your mind. They don't like when you real. So be it. I don't care. That's where we at. Disconnect. We in that mind state right now to disconnect for people that don't like the truth. And that's the final word. That's the final say. And we don't give no hells about it. We doing what Divine say. Tell it like it is. See? I told you. People don't like you when you speak truth. But okay. And we don't care. Anyway, rises everybody. Let's go. Goal setting. You could be goal setting at this time. There's some type of goal you need to meet. If you set goals a long time ago, I feel as though it's almost like a bucket list. You need to go ahead and do your goal setting. Keep your goals. You know, if it was a long time ago, at least complete that in 2026. Okay, patience. You probably didn't have enough patience with yourself when you was goal setting, or you know how it is. These demons come up. These demons try to distract you. You already know how it is. You know what it is. So yeah, goal setting. It's a goal that you wanted to complete. You need to go ahead and complete it. I don't know. I gotta use some new cards. We have Jar of Dreams. So whatever your dreams are, they're unfrozen. They out this jar. Somebody put you in a jar or something like that. Try to freeze you, free your dreams or something like that. Freeze your mind. You know, and the rest will follow. So they must have found the jar. They must have surfaced up somewhere. They could have found these jars where they try to do, you know, freezing spells. So that's a reverse. Yep. That's a reverse. Patience. Jar of Dreams in reverse. Yeah. Okay. Somebody tried to freeze. That's why you couldn't goal set. Because somebody did a freezer jar. Put you in a jar or something. A witch. Fucking witch. Why you? I don't understand why they so concerned about somebody else's destiny. That's crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Boss up. Maybe because that's why they don't want you to boss up. So they do hexes and curses. Every step counts. They know that every step counts. Whatever steps you make towards your journey, you're gonna boss up or something like that. So know your worth. You know your worth. That's another thing. You know you can boss up when you goal set, when you goal oriented, as I heard, and then you got no strings attached. These could have been people like you don't want no strings attached, disconnect, like you disconnected from. It's right there. Yeah. These are people you disconnected from. So they went and, you know, tried to put you in a freezer, jar spell, some shit like that. So whatever this jar is, thank you. Reveal. It says reveal. That's what it just said that came up. So whatever That's crazy. Whatever jar is about to be revealed, this freezer jar, whatever, somebody's about to uncover it or something. I know I seen a show where this man, he goes around and undo curses for people. Like graveyard, where people go in graveyards and shit, he goes in a graveyard. I know I seen that show. I can't think of it, but I just recently seen it like a couple of weeks ago. He goes in graveyards and he dismantled curses. And it was one in a jar with their name in it and had their whole family picture in it. It had something on the picture and it was in a jar and it had everybody in this person's family in a jar. So somebody could have did that. Yeah, Stormy. Emotional baggage. This is somebody that's bitter. We'll get whoever those are right there. Yeah, this is somebody that you disconnect from that got bitter. It could have been a long time ago, or it could have been your mom, your dad made somebody mad, and they could have. I don't know why I'm putting that up, picking that up. That you should have seen it when he took the pictures out of the jar in the graveyard. It had the whole family in it. So your mom, your dad could have made somebody mad a long time ago, and they thought, I'm going to go ahead and get even and put y'all in a jar, so y'all can't boss up, even though you know your worth, you don't want no stranger to, it could have been an ex of theirs. It could have been somebody that, that they was having an affair with, because let's not go there. Don't act like your whole family going to be, mom and dad don't be having affairs, and then they disconnect from them. And then all of a sudden, the person got mad at you. You probably was a child, ain't got nothing to do with it. But they put I'm picking it up. They put all of y'all in the jar. Because why am I picking that up about with that man when he went to go? He said, and it had something on it. It had a whole bunch of stuff on the pictures. It's like there's kids, everybody. So these jars are being found. I know there was some jars that washed up the shore in some beaches from witches, so this jar of you, whoever buried it, they could be dead and gone now. Whoever did this, and this shit is about to surface. Somebody about to find it. And I guess, crack it open, whatever, do what they had to do, no strings. So you're not gonna be connected to this jar no more. Know your worth. Boss up. So jar dreams in reverse, boss up on top, and then you got no strings attached. Whatever this is, you about to boss up because somebody gonna find this damn jar. This is somebody that did this to your family a long time ago. They put you in a fucking jar to curse your whole family or something like that, just because somebody disconnected from them and they was bitter. We'll get on that later. That's crazy. What's wrong with people? You get mad at the whole family. You're not sleeping with the whole family. Child, they just get jealous. I told you it could be the way, you could have a handsome roll of men in your family, a handsome roll of women, handsome, beautiful, zero fucks given. And then you could be on that attitude like zero fucks given, leave that dark shit behind. This person, it could have been up to two people. See, that's why I said your parents don't even know who they met. They could have met a dark witch, dark warlock. And then when they disconnected, they did, put them in a jar, the whole family in a jar, some shit like cursed them, hexed them, some shit like that. So they wouldn't boss up. But now you're about to boss up. Just patience, goal setting. You'll be able to goal set. That's probably why you wasn't able to finish your goals. If you had goals and something always came, came up, or a demon always attacked you or some shit like that. When you started goal setting or some shit like that, that's what that shit is. I'm telling you, this shit is about to disconnect from you because this was done by a bitter person, emotional baggage. They was carrying emotional baggage. They was bitter. You know what I'm saying? So they wanted you to carry their emotions. I believe this person is gone or about to pass away. They could be old as hell now. Like in their 80s and things like that. How you doing? This is what this is. I bet y'all never thought about that, did you? that somebody that your parents was dating put a curse, a hex on you. Yep, that's what they did. They put you in a jar. They put your whole family in a darn jar. You know. That's why you gotta be careful who you look, the journey. You supposed to have been took your journey a long time ago, but now you're gonna be free to take your journey, zero fucks given. You know, that's why you was being attacked so heavily. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm picking that up. It was in a graveyard. Somebody did some graveyard magic. But you see those two crows, ravens coming up behind you. Release. It's like disconnect. Hidden in plain sight. Hello. Yeah. Y'all ain't never think about that, did you? Why did that come up? Because the first thing popped in my head as soon as I did that goal setting card is that man that goes around and he releases curses. He goes find people that put curses on people, like jars. He be going around finding jars. He knows about, spiritual work. And I seen that. I got to look on YouTube again and see what it's called so y'all can watch it. And when I saw that with the whole family in a jar, wrapped up in a jar and some shit, whatever mush was all over the pictures, like kids, all that. Like, what is wrong with these people? I told you. So this is something that a person put on your family a long time ago, like from your mom and your dad. Somebody hated your mom and your dad, so they cursed the whole family. It was a relationship, or maybe somebody had a, fight with or some shit like that. So they decided to do the whole family in. This somebody evil and fucking spiteful. I'm gonna do the whole family in. The family ain't got nothing to do with the hell y'all had going on. Or it could just be somebody they had an argument with. Decluttering. In touch with your body. And I'm getting like even somebody could have did like cancer spells. The whole family get cancer or some shit like that. Like wicked shit like that. All the females or all the males. Some shit like y'all never thought about shit like that, did you? I know that's right. And the bad enough is that they say you come in already cursed. I don't believe that, because why would you come in with a curse if, like I said, if Yahshua was on the cross? That don't make no sense. And he died for all your sins. He shed blood for all that. He shed blood for diseases, all that. You know what I'm saying? He was sacrificed for, so we shouldn't be having cancer. We shouldn't be having any type of disease roaming this earth right now. Anything is a man-made disaster right about this point. See, that's another thing they wanted you to believe. Anything that's roaming this earth as far as diseases is cursed. Your family curse. It was part of your bloodline curse. No, it wasn't. This is man-made. So you already decluttered, or this is already being decluttered. This is under the jar dreams in reverse too. So it's something about crown chakra. So they could have did something for the whole family with the crown chakra, shit like that. Whatever this shit is about to be found. It could be in somebody's attic. They could have kept it in their attic or something like that, hidden, in their attic. That's what I'm getting. They kept this shit hidden in their attic. So their family won't find it or something like that. Or some of their family probably know what they're into. Child, they're going to find some pictures and clothing and all that stuff and jars. And so this person's about to pass away. Whoever got this curse on you or your family, this person about to pass away, and they're going to find all this shit in their attic. Jar dreams. They're going to find this jar. That's in reverse. And somebody that got spirit, somebody might be there specifically that knows about what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, open that jar, open that jar and release them or something like that. Decluttering, the jar dreams. Boss up. The day you plant a seed. So you planted a seed. See what I said? The boss up, goal set it, and some reason it stopped. You never knew why. There's always a way. And you always was trying to, know your worth. You was trying to find all different types of ways, but for some reason, it wasn't working. Yeah, know your worth, because you know your worth. Murky waters. It was always murky waters. I'm trying to tell you something in the water. It could be Louisiana. Your people could have met somebody from Louisiana, didn't know it. That's why y'all gotta be careful who the hell y'all meeting or arguing with, fussing with. Love is in the air. This is somebody. This part right here, know your worth. Like, one of your parents met somebody, from Louisiana. Whether it was in a state where they was at, something like that. If you try to always find a way to get to your goals, or your parent was struggling to take care of you as a single parent or with two parents, it was always somebody always was losing their job or something like that. It was this. Love is in the air. They got with somebody that's murky waters, Louisiana, swamps. I'm just telling y'all, I'm just going to do the stories, and I'm just telling you what I see in a vision. That's what I'm telling you. Know your worth. Love is in the air. Maybe one of your parents didn't know their worth. Had no intuition, nothing. I don't know if this person told them they was from Louisiana. They probably fell in love with them. Love is in the air. This person fell in love with them. Know your worth, okay? They could have disconnected from them, because this is what we're going on right here. Emotional baggage, walking away, storming, disconnect. Those are the 3 cards we're going off of. And this got something to do with your parents. I'm just being honest. Yeah, love is in the air. So they met somebody from the swamps. I love Louisiana though. I love they, jambalaya and shit like that. But just let's be honest. They got some murky shit going down that motherfucker. And they be murking. Let's just be honest. They don't give a hell about murking. Okay, I know y'all saw Ease Bayou and all that. So something about a bayou or something. Update your system. Your system gonna update. If you've been feeling like shit been, loosening up, like you feel like cleansed or something loosening up, it's getting close to this person's death that did this shit. Because if they did it to you, trust me, when they find that box or whatever up in the attic, it's other shit in there too. Trust me. This is somebody that get bitter, cold, after people disconnect from them. Like they can't take rejection well. Man or woman. No strings attached. You're going to feel this release. That's what I'm getting. And then 0 fuss given. Then you on your way. Boo-boo. Man or woman. Chill. Why am I picking this up today? Something being released. I told y'all, I keep telling y'all, I just got the chills. I keep telling y'all something about this winter time. It's different than all other winter times. If you're not paying attention to the sunrise, you see I put the sunrise up there. I pay attention to the sunrise, all that stuff. It's like something is being cleared up. Look, strings. You see the strings? That's not even supposed to be in there, but no strings attached. Detached. And I, release those other cards out of here. No strings attached. Just creepy. This is real creepy. Let me turn that heat on. Because I'm at the channel. I know when I'm at the channel, let me get my apple juice. Let me drink my apple juice. Child. This happened. Most of this happened when you was a child. I'm seeing, you know how that movie, what's that movie? With, is it Menace to Society? I think it's Menace to Society. You know how all them people was in there gambling playing cards and shit with the afros and shit. I just seen a man, and he in a jukebox joint, something like that. He's in a jukebox joints playing cards with other men. There's women there. They're drinking. They're smoking. Yeah, I don't know why I'm picking up that Minister Society part when they was in that around the table. Remember when he was like, you know, you gonna pay me my money, or he was talking junk to him and he just, they unalived him. That's the part I'm picking up. It's like that, but that part right there, like to me, Louisiana, murky waters. So this, what your mom or somebody dated somebody they fell in love with. Wherever they at, I mean, if you're in Louisiana, but I feel as though this person met this person when they came on a trip or something, and they fell in love with this person. This could have been during like the summertime, springtime, some shit, and it's something about knowing your worth. Like maybe your mom was one of those type of women that was hot sadistic, had a hot body, something like that. She had a nice body and she had many suitors and, and she was like dating, different men or had different men or something like that. And this one really liked her. This one had love for her, but she disconnected. She felt a disconnect from him somehow. Like maybe she felt something about him. Maybe this is the one that one of the people that your mom used her intuition, but she knew someone that's dark. The person I'm looking at and this around this table, he's dark. Cause I just got that scene where as though, like I said, Minister Society, when the man was like, they was all in there gambling and stuff, and he just said, "What you said, motherfucker?" Okay, 50 Cent. But wish death upon me, 50 Cent. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes and they can't see. Niggas trying to take my life away. I throw a hole in your head for fucking with me. There we go. That's that. Many man. This man is dark. This man got a fro. I just seen a Caucasian man. I just seen a Caucasian man with blonde hair. And you know how they part their hair right here and they have it swayed over this side. He looked kind of like he could be a model, but he kind of geeked up. If you get what I'm saying, kind of geeked up. I'm telling you, when I get flashes and stuff, I'll tell you what I see. But it's one that got his hair parted right here. And he almost like Ted Bundy. I ain't even go there. He looked like Ted Bundy a little bit. Very handsome white man, but rejection. It's something about rejection. Every step counts. Love is in the air. Every step counts. I told you he came to visit. That's your mom right there. Had many suitors. Love is in the air. He was really like, blood. That's just like giving me like, child. And it's a good thing she walked away from him. Even though he did this, I think he did this to the whole family. You probably never met him. You probably never seen him. Because maybe she kept him away for whatever reason. Like she probably had sex with him a couple times or something like that and thought, love was in the air, but he was in love with her. No strings attached. So soon, all this stuff gonna be found. That's probably why I'm picturing that man a couple weeks ago that I saw going to graveyards, getting jars, digging up jars, and taking spells off people, curses off people. Yeah. So this is about to be released. No strings attached. Y'all gonna feel this Because remember I told you I was in a shower, in my spiritual shower, and I felt it was a spiritual pop. I would say I felt something from my side pop, and I was like, "What the hell?" I was in the shower, like, "What the hell is that?" You just felt it release. So this is like releasing. You're gonna feel it. I'm telling you. So maybe you do gotta take a spiritual shower too to help. Like when they do find this item or whatever they had of your family. This could have been somebody, and I'm seeing somebody only coming around to get personal things of different people. Like when they go in the bathroom, they get y'all toothbrushes, and y'all used to keep y'all toothbrushes in the bathroom when you was young. You know, like stuff like that. If y'all used to keep remember people used to keep their brushes in the bathroom, hot curlers, all that stuff in the bathroom, shaving cream, shit like that. I mean, like personal items, shavers, stuff like that. People don't even think about that. But I'm seeing like somebody keep trying to come around to go use the bathroom to get personal items. Like if y'all had your mom ever came up with rags missing, your dad, shit like that, you know, they was taking it. I see a woman with her pocketbook in the bathroom taking personal items. Soap. I mean, if your whole family use a bar of soap, I mean, it got all y'all DNA on it. I mean, this is weird. Confessions. I'm telling you, this person's about to pass away. No strings attached. You're going to feel this release. No strings attached. I'm trying to tell you. What I see. They did this to the whole family. I mean, what do the whole family got to do with? That's how some people are, though. So if they like that when they was younger, imagine when they old. Just very revengeful, hateful. I told you this person's about to pass away. And that's when you're going to feel that pop. I told you. Done. You got to take your spiritual showers, though. And then you're going to feel that release. And then look. You're going to know. That's how you're going to know. Why am I picking this up? I'm seeing different scenarios. I wish I could see the visions. I'm seeing a lady go in the bathroom, take personal items, a soap bar, a pink soap bar. I don't know what soap that was. It could have been like some French soap. Something like that. Maybe your mom used to like to use, or the whole family used it. I don't know. But it's some type of French bar. You know, it's not shaped like the USA bars, even though I'm seeing this in the USA, but it's like a French paint bar. It smells good. I'm smelling it. Smell like a rose. It could be rose or something like that. It could have roses on the package or something like that. It's something about rose. Somebody's name could be Rose. Your mom could have had a friend named Rose that was jealous of her or something like that. Rose. I keep hearing Rose. Yeah, this is not good. Then again, it's good for you. Look. And this is in reverse. Zero plus given. You want to be released 10-90 ratio. That's why your life was, 90. Not all the way the 100%. Zero fucks given. Oh, you could just use salt. You could take salt, Himalayan salt, clean your whole body out, just cleanse your whole body. Or you can go on my community board, under my description, and you can order herbs over there. Hyssop. I gave you herbal, what you gotta do for, your spiritual showers before New Year's. Do a full cleansing spiritual shower. I'll give you that at the end of this if you listen. But those on my description box, you go on there and they got the herbs already chopped up for you where you could order them, put it in your bath. I made sure I did that for y'all. But this is why your life was not all the way 100%. Because you had somebody, a witch or a warlock in the background that was, doing some type of had y'all in a jar or whatever they was doing, had you in the attic. I'm seeing cobwebs in the attic, whatever they do with the cobwebs. Look, healthy boundaries. And then you got creating progress. Now you're going to be able to create in progress and get in healing and alignment. Okay? Prioritize your reflection, fighting spirit. So you could have had a lot of near-death experience and wondering why. Or people in your family. You could have people in your family. I don't know why. Well, my condolences. I don't know why I'm picking this up. Like strange deaths. Strange deaths. You know, things like that. You know, like say, because I watched a couple of these before. Say like a mother have like 4 kids. Say it's 4 sons. And it was like one child get unalive. Then 6 months later, another child get unalive. 6 months later, the same type of style. Like if it's gunshot, all of them get. That's not no coincidence. Cause I'll be watching some shows, and I'll be like, the mother ain't picked shit up yet. This family ain't picked. The coincidence is not a coincidence. You have not picked up the spirit. See, we always look at shit on the 3D. We always focus on, the 3D shit. So I think they do sit back. I think they really do sit back and be thinking like something strange going on. I think they probably do sit back and be like something strange is going on with this family. I'm like, all of them got taken out, all 4 sons. And it's like 6 months apart. The same type of, incident. I will figure that out. Like that's something ain't right with that, boo-boo. But I think they do. I ain't gonna say they don't, but they can anybody will be like, something ain't right with this. Who is doing this? Who is doing this? It could be estranged lovers that people disconnect from and they, follow you and, make sure, that they're around. I'm gonna make sure I'm here. It be people like that too. You don't know. People way back from your past that stalk you, follow you. It could be that too. But when I watched one program, I was like, that's a curse. You could tell. That somebody really wanted her to hurt. That somebody really wanted her to hurt her bad to her soul. Can you imagine that? And then the police, eventually they'll be having, I think they wanted her to get locked up. That's what whoever was doing it, I think they wanted her to get locked up because it's like, is you taking them out for insurance or what are you doing? Like all of them in the same type of, nah. That's how curses do though. It'll make you look like you're guilty. See, when I watch stuff, I told you I watch different stuff. I watched Highway to Heaven yesterday, like I told y'all. I watched it all night. Highway to Heaven. I was just smiling. But yeah. And then when y'all get in relationships, y'all attract the same people. Because there's already a hex that somebody put on your mom or your dad. So then it goes, you start attracting the same type of people that want to put hexes, curses on you, and then now look, that shit crazy as hell, man. I don't know why I'm picking up the one that looked like he got rejected in high school or something like that. So he part of some gothic. Who begging for money? Who see me begging on money on here? Ta-ta. You not listening. You'll be one of those people that be caught up in that curse. Bye. So yeah, he got rejected. This was in high school. This one got rejected in high school. I'm seeing like kind of geeky. Like he got real blonde hair. You know, he got it cut. You know the way he weighed. You know, cut it. You know how some Caucasians do their hair cut. You know, little side thing. And he joined Golflet. Is that what they call it? Golflet group. Painting the nails black, you know. We used to have those in my high school. We used to be scared of them. I used to be scared of them when I see a couple dollars like the craft. I used to be scared of them when I'm like, I'm gonna move over here, but they really are nice people. You know, them Golflet people, they're really nice people. Because I started talking to one of them, the girl. She had black hair. She used to dye hair real black. And she used to wear the fishnet stockings with the mini skirt and, you know, some type of shirt, like, and them big black shoes, thick black shoes, you know. But I ended up talking to her one day and I'm like, oh, she really a nice person. You know, that's why you don't judge a book by its cover. Some people just choose to go dark, I guess. Gentleness. And you're an empath. Tell it like it is. It's something dark in the background. Tell it like it is. I'm telling you. Somebody was meant to be a singer, rapper, comedian, some type of author. Tell it like it is. The journey. Y'all was blocked. Upside down. Don't ask me what type of spell this was. It was really just to block your life. Like from bossing up, basically. I could just say it that way. This is, and you're an empath. That's a shame because somebody else's crap got put on you. You know, in your family. You could just see this in your family. Tell it like it is. It's like when you was in school, show and tell. It's like show and tell. And then it's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? That's what I'm getting out of this. What do you want to be when you grow up? Tell it like it is. You know, y'all could have had talent shows. You could have been in talent shows. Things like that. Singing, dancing. And then all of a sudden, you know, you was winning like awards and stuff, like with talent shows. And then all of a sudden, something happened. Upside down. Your world went upside down. Excuse that card. Becoming nobody. Damn. And then right back there, we got manifesting magic. I'm telling you, somebody, damn. It's like everything as a child or a teenager was going well. Then all of a sudden, you know, you probably started going to jail, you know, for dumbass shit. Like, it felt like people was on your ass, you know, going to jail, manifesting. I'm telling you, somebody, your tribe, your vibe, you had a lot of friends. Somebody made you and whoever as a sacrifice, basically. It was due to something like, best case scenario, somebody in your family. It's like, if it seemed like everything stopped when you was a teenager, that's like your prime years. That's like when you supposed to be going to prom, you know, things like that. You know, when y'all used to be outside on the stoops talking. I don't know how, I heard England, so I don't know how it was in England. You know, y'all be outside, you talk 2-3 o'clock in the morning in the summertime. Y'all out there with the, you know, it's something about the summertime. Have fun in the summer. time. That's what I got when I seen this. Cause I know Philly we used to have that song, come on, hot fun and what water hose and all the other stuff. Bye bye. See ya. You wish I was, don't you? That's what y'all be trying to make people cuckoo. Anyways, yeah. Somebody put some magic. That's when that it got to do with, like, I don't know why I'm seeing your mother, your dad. It's somebody they was dating. Also, this whatever magic. This draw alert. That's probably why you never had good relationships. I had some good relationships. You just probably did have good relationships, but then it's after teenage years, something started. Something started. You could have just had somebody jealous of you in high school. This is probably somebody you never recognized, like you never paid, if you was a female, you probably was popular or people knew your name or, something like that. This goes all the way back then. You could have had, or even just hung by yourself, was a loner, and it was somebody that was just maybe jealous of you and decided they just want to get into some magic. Started playing with magic in high school and shit like that, middle school. Yep. That's crazy. That's crazy that somebody didn't want you to become nobody. I'm seeing different scenarios though. Start from your mom, your dad, when they was dating, when they was single, partying, and they probably had people jealous of them. You know how they used to sleep with people's husbands, wives, and all that other stuff. They put, they don't just think about them. They say the whole damn family. Then you got people in school, girls, females, males. You don't know how they turn out. You don't be around these people, so you don't know what they're into once they, once you separate, leave middle school, high school. You never know somebody in the background fucking sitting up there hating you. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna make your life a living hell. You don't even know the person. You heard that, right? Like something in the attic. You heard that walking like in the attic, right? That's what I'm saying. It's something about the attic. I know I ain't got nothing in my attic. But you just heard that walking. I know y'all heard that shit. As soon as I said it, somebody you hate from high school, somebody used to hate you from high school, middle school, you never paid attention to them, you never talked to this person, but in the background, they was hating on you or some shit like that. You never know what people do. These are different scenarios, best case scenario. Look. I'm telling you the scenarios, all different scenarios. You thinking nothing, but like, why after teenage years, everything was good? Then all of a sudden, this person or whoever this fucking person is that gets into this shit right here, they've been following you. They've been following you on social media. Cause that they know your name. You don't know these people. That's weird. Like, how you in the background hating on somebody, from high school? Remember we used to wear the neon, high thigh highs and shit like that with the penny loafers and shit like that. I'm just picking that shit up too. Like, somebody used to dress nice. When that style came out, you had a little group. Y'all probably used to wear your thigh highs, with your little penny loafers, put the penny in the loafers and all that shit. Somebody was in the background hating on, probably did it on the whole group. Maybe because they couldn't get in your group. Or some shit like that. And they probably was like, I got something for you, my little pretty, little petty ass bitch. This somebody you never paid attention to, like weird. They probably was weird. I don't like to call people weird, but they probably was weird. And like something, yeah, well, you was set for, to do magic. Because you already was weird. That's probably why you never fit into, these crowds right here, because they probably figure you probably do something like this in the first place. Let's put that over there. So this person been doing a lot. They probably been doing love spells, a lot of shit. Or this person or your mom loved them so much they did a love spell on them. And if they wasn't with them, murky waters, there's always a way. This person don't even live. This person went back to New Orleans. That's what I'm seeing. But it was a dark man. The way I'm seeing him around that table and the way he's looking, he's just a dark ass man. But he's a warlock. He's somebody that knows that shit. Probably grew up in that shit. And your mom just like, sassy, and he some reason he was in love with your mom. Your mom was, you getting it. She had suitors. But she probably dealt with him, slept with him a couple times, and fell in love. You know how that shit be. They start stalking, and he probably, I don't know why I'm seeing he come back once in a while, probably peeking on her social media, Your mom probably ended up getting sick, something like that. You would know what I'm talking about. Whoever you are, I'm seeing like in her 30s or something, probably end up getting sick, off and on sick for a while. Yeah, this man was doing something. This strain's about to be detached. Zero fucks given. You about to be released. So that's why I probably started talking about goal setting. If you didn't complete your goal, maybe it's time. You might be like, it's too. But they meant for it to be that way. Like, wait till your 50s or your 60s. Man, you better start taking on vitamins. The journey, because you about to go on your journey. I'm seeing a hairdresser. You probably wanted your own salon, barbershop. And everything seemed like it was going good. And then, yeah, this is somebody jar dream. Whatever this, let me get this. And what's that decluttering? Because that was in reverse. They're about to find this box or whatever, wherever these people got this shit at of you in these jars, a box. That's why I just popped in my head about that man going around getting curses off of people. Maybe it might be him. Shoot, he might find it. But I'm seeing something about an addict. Somebody got a bunch of stuff. This person's about to pass away. That's when you're going to be released. You're going to feel that shit. But I'm telling you, you have to take, you about to boss up. You still about to, whatever it is, it's just going to start coming to you. Everything that was on hold for you, what I'm getting that was in that jar, whatever that what it is, everything that was hold, when it's released, everything that you're supposed to have is going to start coming to you. That's what I'm saying. Zero fucks given. Yeah, this shit is about to be released. Let me put that over there too. No strings attached. Child, what is patience? Just have patience. Goal setting, whatever goal it was. You know what I'm saying? Know your worth. 10-90 ratio was not even. You did not get an even. But I think God, divine, was trying to tell you something. Ever since a teenager. Thank you. Divine was trying to tell you something this whole time. Get what I'm saying? Okay, let me make sure it's charging. All right. Like Divine was trying to tell you since a teenager something, and we ain't gonna be talking about that now because this is about to be over. Whoever this person is, because I'm sure, like I said, they ain't been just doing it towards you. They did it towards other people, and something is going on with their health. Most likely, you didn't get all the benefits that you supposed to got, as a teenager, or I'm gonna stay starting from a teenager. Somebody tried to stop your life. Basically, now you got endless serenity. Something about New Year's. Let's get this out the way. Stormy. It's like when you start a goal set, something always gets stormy. Something always come and interrupted, don't it? And it's been going on for years, right? Like, damn, I just can't seem to. I started and then like, what the hell, man? And you'll get somebody that says always like you got to concentrate, or maybe it's you, or somebody or something always interrupted. Say you writing a book, you supposed to be an author, and something always interrupted, like some demonic shit just come your way, or something all of a sudden something happens. That's that spell. Jar Dreams in Reverse, Your Tribe, Your Vibe, Soul Tribe, Sacrifices. This is somebody that was doing mad. We're gonna find out. Yeah, I already told you the scenarios, emotional baggage. That boy that got into he got rejected. He only had to get rejected one time, whoever he is. Maybe y'all rejected him, and you'll know who I'm talking about. He had blonde hair. This is in high school. He had his hair cut. Look at your yearbook. Go look. If you got your yearbooks from high school, go look in your yearbook. He got real blonde hair. Very, got them bluish eyes, pretty eyes, fair skin. Child, let's go. Let's finish this. But y'all about to be released. You got to take a spiritual shower, though. Go look on the herbs. I'm going to give you all the herbs again. Give yourself a stormy endurance. So you endured through all this. I told you something always came. Like, what the hell, Stormy? 7 of Wands, okay? Fire. That's like hell. Basically endurance. But you endured through all this. Because what they really was trying to do is, take your, family out with sickness or something. 10-90 ratio in reverse. So your life was not even like everybody else. You didn't have a fair share. You ain't get to, have a fair share in life like everybody else because of some magic. Damn, give me something for 10-90 ratio in reverse. Give me something for 10-90 ratio in reverse. That's crazy. Stumped your life. Like, basically stumped your life. We keep getting these wands. Responsibility. They thought it was their responsibility to stump your life. 10-90 ratio. To unbalance your life. Child, let me go. Patience. So this is in reverse. 8 of Swords. Restriction. You're not on restriction no more. I just told you that. Whatever they communicated to the ethers and the spirits, swords mean communication to me. Patience. You're not restricted no more. You're not going to be restricted no more, like I said. Give me something for a goal setting. It's just, you're going to feel it because all this shit going to start coming, like your money, recognition, if you supposed to got recognized. Like somebody really tried to do this shit. Goal setting. It's like, what you want to be when you grow up? Look, goal setting, new beginnings. Taking a leap of faith, new beginnings, goal setting. Give me something for no strings attached. This shit's about to be released. Ooh, just say, I told y'all last night, thank you beforehand. Thank you beforehand. It's 36 people on here and only 15 likes. Ain't that something? No strings attached. A wish. That's your wish. To have no strings attached with these deities or whatever. This person wished on you or wished on your family. You see all them cups. 9 of Cups. See, about 9 people in your family. No strings attached. Or this was about, this person, your person didn't want no strings attached with them. Give me something for 0 fucks given. Ace of Wands. Look, the truth. Ace of Swords, I'm sorry. Divine intervention. Divine intervening. 0 fucks, and you don't give a fuck. It's been going on too long. Let's go. 0 fucks given. All right. We have 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Abandonment. Yeah, abandonment. 0 fucks given. in reverse. Abandoning a situation, 5 of Pentacles. This shit is in reverse. 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. 0 fucks given. I know that's right. That shit is about to be abandoned at 5 of Pentacles. Somebody wants y'all family in the 5 of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. You had a dream like, I want that car, I want that mansion. This was holding you back. There we go, Ace of Cups. Balance. It's about divine, about to bring balance. You had the Ace of Swords, now you got the Ace of Cups. Give me something for decluttering in reverse. That was in reverse. Jar Dreams was in reverse. Child, Oh yeah, we got 2 cards for that. Activities on top. Some type of activity is happening right now, y'all. Some type of activity is happening right here. All right, let's go. Declutter in reverse, achievement. Child, eight of Pentacles, achievement. Patience. That still say patience too. With the tarot cards, it says patience on there too. Achievement. Decluttering. Somebody about to find this box. Or jar. Or whatever. Clothing that they had of you. Something is about to be released. 8 of Pentacles. Patience. You know. Achievement. And then you got 6 of Cups. In reverse. Reflection. This person ain't going to be able to reflect because they're going to be out. Activity. After this activity, go on with somebody finding these boxes or whatever this is right here. Jar Dreams in reverse. So that whoever, family members or whoever these people are is about to find these jars, these boxes, wash to shore, whatever, the snake. You know, I'm seeing a snake, somebody putting a hair in the snake in the swamps. Snake dead. So, I mean, how can they go through the swamp, you know? Hair in the snake. Hair in the snake mouth. That's probably what they did to, you know, child. Jar Dreams and reverse opportunity. You know, Page of Pentacles. You're going to feel this release. I told you something about taking a spiritual shower, bath. Okay, that's why you see the tortoise. That's why things were slowed down. Now it's going to go fast. Okay, and then here go the tortoise again. But the tortoise is going towards where? Prosperity. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, now you got all aces out here now. Come on now. That's why I'm telling you, that's why I was like moving so slow. And like I said, if it's in the swamp somewhere, that water gonna get cleaned up. It's gonna get cleared up, whatever they did, you know. Now you're going towards the Ace of Pentacles. Opportunity, prosperity. I told you it's gonna come fast. Like, you're gonna feel that release. That's how you're gonna know this person is gone. Your tribe, your vibe, your soul tribe. You know, you might start meeting back up, having a reunion with your old friends that you used to hang with in high school. Some reason y'all got disconnected. Somebody made y'all a sacrifice. Look at them 3 candles. Y'all too tight. Some people be doing that shit like, y'all too tight. Y'all too fucking tight. I'm going to break that relationship up. This is an evil bitch that went behind the scenes, you know, because I guess maybe you want to make her part of your clique or some shit like, so she started doing some type of magic. Child, your tribe, your vibe, reward. I told you it's like 4 wands, but it was like maybe one got out the group. Maybe one person was mad because I see 3 people in this picture. Reward. So they was going to say, they went behind the scenes and did this. You know what I'm saying? Give me something for sacrifices. They made y'all as a sacrifice. Where is, yo, this goes all the way back. This just goes all the way back, man. That's what I'm picking up. Activity. This just goes all the way back. Imagination, new beginning, goal setting. Child, recognition. What's these cards? Sacrifices. Recognition. I'm going to take them because they was down. Anxiety. This is that person that made the sacrifice. Wanted 3 people under fucking anxiety. Didn't want you to get recognized. Anxiety. And then you have King of Swords, ambition. They had ambition to do this shit, be a shark. You know what I'm saying? This could be a man. Did this to 3 women. You know, love. Maybe could have been in love with all y'all or something like that, or got rejected from all y'all. Take it as it resonate. 3 of Swords. See, 3 people. 3 of Swords, heartache. Child, I ain't got no time. Got rejected. People do strange shit when they get rejected, man. And they go on with their life. They become successful. Maybe someone did destiny swaps, took your destiny. Somebody else out there living your life that you're supposed to live, and they blot you by doing this, you know, damn magic. Manifested. I mean, these are witches and warlocks. You never know what people get into when they mad. How they find people, dark practitioners or whatever, or even they start looking it up themselves. I see somebody looking it up. Somebody about to look you up in a phone book. Somebody from your past is about to look you up in a fucking phone book. I don't even know they still got phone books. Don't you go on the white pages on the... This is somebody old fashioned. They might try to look your parents up. So pay attention to that because I see the full moon back there. It could be something about the new moon. Let me see. The new moon in Sagittarius, Jupiter, luck manifestation. This is giving me Jupiter destiny swap. This giving me, you know, because Jupiter is the wheel of fortune. It's giving me destiny swap. So somebody try to destiny swap with your parents. They looking them up and shit after they did magic, manifesting magic, because they know they about to pass away. Some shit like that. Pay attention to, like, you got older parents and all of somebody, you know, call them out the blue. Like, they might get a phone call on the new moon or a full moon, January 3rd, after New Year's, and Cancer, talking about their emotions and shit. Back in high school, back in the day, all that shit, man. Tell your parents to hang up that damn phone. Because that's the one that did the magic. And they know this magic is about to, you know, Pay attention to that shit. Or if you get a phone call from somebody from high school, or they show up on your Facebook, or what the fuck you doing? I ain't hear from you in, like, you know, since fucking high school. Do not talk to them. This is the person. Man or woman. This is the person that did the magic. Don't talk to them. And your parents, oh, this is so-and-so from high school. How did you get my number? You know, some shit like that. Yeah, they was looking them up because they know they did this damn magic. This shit probably backfired. They probably going through karma. Yeah, what's this? Manifesting magic. I told you, man, I'm about to throw these cards. Didn't I say this is the one that if your mom, dad was losing jobs, y'all, I told y'all about them losing jobs, and they was together and then they broke up, they got a divorce, or the dad left the house because they couldn't keep a steady job, or your mom got fed up. That was on purpose. That was magic. That was somebody manifesting this shit. Destiny swap. So this is the person that got the marriage, they got the good job, the good husband, the good wife. I told you, they did a fucking destiny swap with magic. Wheel of Fortune, that's Jupiter. They did it with magic, man. I can't never lie, man. What's this? This is in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess. I just told you they did a destiny swap. Look. Look at this shit, man. They did a destiny swap. And look, this is the High Priestess. High Priest in reverse. Well, I got High Priest in my deck. Didn't I say I wanted me a deck like that? Thank you. I show gratitude. Because I said, why don't got a High Priest and a High, you know, Divine will always answer. I said, why they don't got a deck with a High Priest and a High Priestess? Because I don't like keep mentioning on just one thing. You know, I like it for man and woman, yin and yang. Thank you, Divine, for that. But this is a High Priestess in reverse. So it could be your mom. This is a High Priestess in reverse, a dark witch. Like I said, did a destiny swap. Now shit going to shit. I mean, you should know if you do magic, sooner or later it's going to come back, don't you? Don't you know that? Yeah, Pages Wands, creativity. They have no more job. They're losing their job, creativity. This magic ain't working no more. And they got Queen of Swords, resilience. Meaning they kept doing this shit over. You see that shit over and over again. Child, now they're gonna call. They look at this person, they look at your parents up or whoever. Tell them no. Disconnect. Disconnect that damn phone. Disconnect. I don't know why I'm getting. Why am I getting? They tried to call them before, or somebody tried to call you, and for some reason you disconnect or you block them. They tried to call a phone or old phone number on the yellow pages, white pages, and it just was like, this phone number is no longer in service. If you feel you need, well, welcome to Verizon. I heard Verizon. Welcome to Verizon. This service is no longer available. What's this? Disconnect. Self-reflection. They need to self-reflect. Judgment. They're under judgment. And then we got Seven of Pentacles. Potential. For fucking with your potential. Emotional baggage. Give me some emotional baggage, child. I ain't got time for this shit. Ooh, true story. Passion. Now you get to drop that, 0, go towards drop all those emotional baggage and go towards your passion. So they was justice. You got justice and you got, look, drama. From this drama, calm. Now shit gonna be calm. Queen of Pentacles, kindness. Yeah, this emotional baggage. This is where your emotional baggage was coming from. So I told you, if your parents are still alive, they're not, my condolences, because this was due to some type of, they was taken out too early, too soon. This was due to some magic, you go to their graves, put some flowers on. Once this is disconnected from you, go to their grave, put some flowers on their grave. I mean, specifically some, I would say a lotus. If you can find a lotus flower, because, that's opening. That's an opening. A lotus flower. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they was took it out from some magic. Somebody they met, they were single. Somebody they met, or if they wasn't. Generosity. I ain't see that, Stormy. Seven of Wands, endurance, generosity, and you still stay the empath, but you try to figure out what's going on. I'm telling you, I'm seeing all these scenarios. Child. I don't like calling y'all child, but that's just my terms, when I'm talking. But new beginnings. Don't even worry about the goal setting. This all gonna come back to you. I don't care if you're in your 60s, your 70s, you're getting all this back. And this is why they trying so hard to contact your parents or contact you. This could be somebody from your parents trying to contact you. Like, nope. It's only because this shit going back. They manifest this magic. Manifesting magic. They manifesting this back. And stole your parents' destiny. They did this shit. Stole your parents. So when whatever this be found, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel like, something is cleared up for some odd reason. Ooh, child, just to make another one of these. What I be getting these readings? People is crazy. They go to the extreme when they're not happy or get rejected or, just don't like you. This is weird. Give me these. I be trying to keep these in, this thing be messy sometimes. Give me some of these, y'all. And then I'm done. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Make sure y'all got those likes up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Show gratitude. It's crazy. Let's go. Healing. Okay? Recovering from trauma. Willing to heal together. Release. Bonding better. I mean, when this come off your family, y'all need to just bond. And y'all gonna just feel a release. Their friends gonna come back. They, it's the same thing for all of y'all. Some reason y'all friends got, distance and, had problems for some odd reason, came out of nowhere when y'all was close. This shit is gonna be healed. The Pearl. Somebody like Pearls, or somebody named Pearl. Rose, I heard Rose earlier. Union wants you to be happy. You feel supported. Merge, match, marriage. Some type of union, relationships was ruined too back in the days. Or either, like I said, this has something to do with your parents back in the day, a marriage, or it could have been not your father, your stepfather, your stepmother, and they just didn't want your mom or dad to move on into another relationship, and they cursed the whole family. Something about this full moon, okay, and Cancer, union, floating. Like I said, healing. But y'all, it's something about family healing, friends healing from the past. Now, I don't know. Those are probably the ones that did this shit in the past. That magic. Swap destinies and shit. Stalled your destiny and swapped that. Man, floating. Needs to go with the flow. Finds you enchanting. Desire crush exclusive. Okay? Something about the beach, jellyfish. It's like I'm seeing the seashell. That's like spirit guides. Listening to spirit guides. Something about the full moon. And also floating when this is released. I told you something about murky waters. Something is going to be released. Somebody did something in the swamps. I don't know nothing about none of that stuff. I watch stuff. I hear stuff. And it's like, when I see the vision of what the person is doing, this is like the murky waters. It's like, it gives me swamps. So a lot of, of our parents or, people we met probably in high school, whatever, they could come from, not to say everybody in New Orleans do it, but most people grow up with that shit, and they do some crazy shit when they mad, they get attached, real quick, they will get attached, obsessed. Don't think they won't, man. But anyways, until later, thanks for joining my channel. Love ya. See ya.